Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are designing a VIP room for Celia, obviously at Fawn's Hotel Resort, because to be honest with you guys, I have not touched Clover since I transferred the data from my Red Blue Switch to my Animal Crossing Edition one. I did open it up, I did make sure everything was all there, which essentially just meant I checked the title screen. And then I went into the settings to set up Nook Link, which you probably saw when I did my overview video of what Nook Link is. But anyway, we're here doing this. This is from my backlog of VIP rooms. I think there's 3 or 4 more that are waiting to be edited together and posted. Those will be sprinkled throughout the next month or 2, potentially. I didn't have enough time to record a different video for when this is going out, being brutally honest with everybody. This past week at work was a lot. I work remotely, which is great, but also I was in a course which took up half of my day every day, essentially 4 hours, the whole afternoon every day. When I was working, I was in this course, which it was optional. I decided to audit this because it happens twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall, and it was kind of recommended that I essentially just sit through the course and audit it, how you audit a college course or something. You do the work and you do the course, but you don't necessarily get credit for it, essentially because it would teach me a little more about the nuances of what my job is. For those of you who haven't been here recently, maybe you haven't watched any of my content where I've talked about this, but I got a new job about almost a month ago at the time that I'm posting this video, and I am essentially the coordinator for the audio description project, which is an initiative of the American Council of the Blind. And if you're new here, I'm low vision, which means that I can see some stuff but not everything. So this course that I did was the Audio Description Institute, which you have to sign up for, to pay for, but also we awarded a couple of scholarships to people, and then there was me in the course auditing it. Essentially what happened was the first 2 days were lecture, and then the last 2 days, or I guess the middle 2 days, were small group work, and then the final day was presentations. We had to put description on video clips that we were assigned to work on, ranging from movie and TV clips to ads. My group had 2 ads that we worked on. Neither of the ads that we worked on had dialogue, which actually worked out in our favor, because if you don't know what audio description is, it's essentially visual interpretation for people who are blind or low vision watching media. It's available on most streaming services, on most content, and also you can get it passed through your cable box if you have cable. I have it enabled by default on all of the streaming services that I have, so it really helps me because even though I can see what's happening on screen, I do miss some things, so that's really helpful. It's a narrator essentially, and they are reading from a script, and they are putting the description in between the dialogue that is happening on the show, so people who are blind or low vision can get a full picture of what's happening. If you want to listen to it yourselves, I highly encourage you to turn it on next time you're watching something on Netflix or whatever. It's in the playback settings, typically under language. You can just put it on English AD, or if you see a show or a movie and you don't know if it has AD or not, the little symbol is next to where the closed captioning symbol is. Usually it's the word AD, capitalized AD, ad, with a little sound wave coming off the D. You can just turn it on or off very easily. It's not that big of a deal, but if you want to know more of what I'm talking about and get a taste for it, that's essentially what it is. I did a college presentation actually. I can't remember when. It might have been when I was a freshman or a sophomore, I don't know, but it was on accessible media essentially, and access to that media. So I played a clip of something that didn't have audio description, had everybody close their eyes, and then played the same clip afterward with the audio description. I think it was literally the trailer for Monsters Inc., because that is audio described, or it was at the time. There are some ads that have it on TV. There are a lot of programs that have it because your basic cable networks NBC, CBS, ABC, whatever, they're mandated to carry a certain amount of hours of audio described content per week, but there's other ones like HGTV and Disney and whatever that are not mandated, but they do carry AD for a lot of their shows, although it doesn't always transfer over to when it's on streaming. So like if I'm watching something on TV and then I want to like watch it again or something, or watch the new season on streaming, it might not have the audio description on streaming, but it would have had it on broadcast, which is annoying. And when I watch Great British Bake Off, for example, this is a great example, I like to watch it as it's airing. So like when it airs in the UK, we'll get the episode in the US like that Friday of that week or whatever. But typically the track for the audio description is like a week behind in Netflix receiving it or something. And that's annoying. I think that's just how it's working out with the studio or something, or with Channel 4 in the UK, like how they handle their licensing or something. I don't know. It's annoying to me as the consumer, but now that I'm in this job and doing all these things, I'm understanding more and more like how it works and how we could essentially like do better on making media accessible. But back to this room build. So I did choose a theme. I didn't really stick to the theme. I'm very happy with how it came out, but I'm also realizing that I could use more custom designs to put with those custom design stickers to make like a fake wallpaper or something. The only issue is we're so limited to design slots and it's annoying. I hate it. Like I wish that when we got the 3.0 update, we got like another 50 or 100 design slots, or that I could take my unused pro design slots and put them in the regular one to use for like wall and floor and stuff. But overall, I'm very happy with how this came out. It's very basic compared to some of my other VIP room builds, although I do like the little balcony that I put at the back. That was really what I wanted to do when I chose this theme, and the things in the request tab were not really giving me the vibe that I wanted to go with for this theme. But luckily with this account, with this island, because I've had this island since launch, I have like every single item cataloged in the game, which is very helpful for stuff like this. Of course, this also doesn't help the fact that we still cannot place items on partition walls, which we're never going to be able to do because they're not going to update this game for us to be able to do that. I am still going to be yapping about it though every chance I get because it's obnoxious. It makes the walls look so empty, and I try to fill them up with tall items or ceiling items, but again, there's only so much that we can do in this game. I do think that the little reveal though with the villager that you're building the room for is cute, and I like that it's not as drawn out as when you do the photo montage thing at Paradise Planning, but it is a nice little taste, you know? But anyway, we are done here as usual. We got 300 tickets for our work or something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any comments, feedback, or suggestions down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!